A few years ago, I wrote a small book entitled The Return of the Fearsome Critters, which features two felines, the Splinter Cat and the Cactus Cat. Well, here for your enjoyment, I hope, is the rest of the litter, the ones which failed to make the cut, as in, failed to make the book. The Ball-Tailed Cat. The ball-tailed cat is one of North America's fearsome felines and is related to both the dingmall, or plunkus, and the sliver cat. It is distinguished from these other big cats by a large round club of cartilage the size of a bowling ball at the end of its long, snaky tail. A vicious killer, this cat's modus operandi is to hide in trees, pouncing on any passing lumberjacks and clubbing them to death with its tail ball. In spring, male cats signal the female of the species by drumming on tree trunks with their tails. What follows is a bad poem about the ball-tailed cat by the bad poet Warren S. James. You've heard the expression, bawling the jack, but what manner of creature bawled poor bald Jack? 'Twas a ball-tailed cat that, while bawling the jack, used its tail ball to ball the ball head of poor Jack. The bald head of poor Jack. The attack left Jack quite dead, as his head, then bald, was balled by the ball-tailed cat. Jack, alack, had no hard hat. The dingmall. The dingmall, also known as the plunkus, is similar in appearance to the ball-tailed cat, but of a gentler disposition, inquisitive rather than aggressive. Indeed, the dingmall is often observed sunning itself atop outcroppings of rock and observing all that it can see. It has the head of a big cat, but the body of a wolf. The dingmall's tail is twice the length of its body and ends in a ball of cartilage much smaller than its ball-tailed cousin. The male uses this ball to signal to the female during mating season. He uses it to drum on his chest. The female uses her tail ball to drum on his head if he gets fresh. What follows is a bad poem about the dingmall by the bad poet Warren S. James. A most contented dingmall, perched a la plunkus, was dressed in its purple shawl, eating mini donut dunkus, until a rival plunkus attacked its munching cousin, stole a box of dunkus, and ate the whole dozen. Donuts. How could you tell I'm from Canada? The Wampus Cat. A native of Idaho, the Wampus Cat is a strange admixture of the mechanical and the feline. It is distinguished by its pantographic, i.e. telescopic right arm, which it uses to snare the talons of its favorite prey, bald eagles. When peckish, this cat has been known to devour these birds of prey whole, even the feathers. The Wampus Cat has only one natural predator, the deadly Whiffin-Poofit. Whiffin-Poofit. And just what is that, you ask? What, indeed? What follows is a bad poem about the Wampus Cat by the bad poet Warren S. James. My God, did you hear that dismal howl? It scared me out of my socks. The Wampus Cat must be on the prowl, trashing the forest, crushing the rocks. And go ahead and call us liars, but beware this feline's intense stare, which smolders, causing forest fires, and frightens even the hugest bear. An animal made only to destroy, with hardly a redeeming feature. Yet we report with odes to joy, it's not a wholly awful creature. Instead of multiple acts illegal, in seeking ways to cause us harm, it only preys upon the eagle by means of its amazing arm. With hooked hand and arm unfolding, it preys upon this bird of prey. The eagle's talon it will be holding before it eats it up, okay? At least that is our fervent wish, and there's nothing wrong in that, for there'll still be salmon for to fish, thanks to the Wampus Cat. The Bedcat. The Bedcat was originally discovered by the great logger and naturalist Paul Bunyan when one of his camps became infested by the pesky creatures. When the sleeping cabins were abandoned for a number of years, bedbugs, accustomed to living on the blood of lumberjacks, took to feeding on bobcats. Over time, they turned feline, but became 8-legged, blood-sucking bobcats or bedcats. Paul's men began trapping the creatures for their soft, incredibly silky fur. Unfortunately, while very soft, the fur of the bedcat is incredibly itchy. Excuse me a moment, please. Okay, that's better. Thanks. Pardon me. What follows is a bad poem about the bedcat by the bad poet Warren S. James. Night, night, dear lumberjack. Sleep tight, whether sober or not. Don't let the bedcats bite. But if they do, take a 22 and blast them till they're blown in two. If this is your first visit to my channel, please consider subscribing. My name is Warren, and I write and tell original ghost stories and original horror stories featuring such cryptids as the Night Floaters, werewolves, and the Black-Eyed Children, as well as the Fearsome Critters. So again, please consider subscribing. Please help me to reach my goal of 2,021 subs in 2021. Till midnight. Cheers! Images used in today's video, courtesy of Pix Here, that's PX Here, while the music was the incredibly catchy Sneaky Snitch by that patron of the internet, Kevin MacLeod. Oh crap! I left out the Sliver Cat! The Sliver Cat!